Welcome everybody to Bulls Without Borders. We're here with Red Summit 13. We got a little bit of a lighter crew on for the night tonight, but that's okay. Our boys are enjoying their Friday nights, or I guess in Neil's case, his Saturday morning is getting pretty close to that for him. As always, I've got to my right, I've got Australia's favorite son. He is the frontman for the Whole Lot of Bull podcast and one of my best friends in the Chicago Bulls community. Troy, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, Phil. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Well, except for the fact that the Bulls suck right now, but we'll get around to that. We'll get around to that.
Well, hey, it's some positive news for you. Then on Sunday, our Adelaide 36ers, since how you are an adopted Adelaidean and guilty, I'm adopting you as one too.
Let's go, baby.
Aussie.
We got the Ignite Cup final on Sunday, which is the equivalent to the NBA Cup, whatever they call that shit. So we got that on Sunday to win, and then it's time for the finals.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I'm putting my
Texas are locked up second spot. So
you guys see blue over there, right? For the 36ers?
See blue.
We'll be seeing blue.
That's what's up, man. You guys are like that makes sense. Like I feel like, that's kind of like the opposite of red in the color spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
You're either like a red guy or a blue guy.
Yeah.
So now, it makes sense. They balance me out. You gotta have balance in the force. And that's what Adelaide does for me.
And then with my other sport, it's bleeding black, white, and teal.
That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. What sport is that? Oh, that's your footy.
It's the footy at Port Adelaide.
You said black, white, and teal?
Teal. Black, white, and teal.
Mm.
Only because Collingwood were a bunch of bitches and they didn't want us just wearing solid black and white as well.
Hey, there's that.
I always thought that all black uniforms are the hardest looking in sports period. Actually, I want to talk about that. We're gonna get through the introductions. All right. To my further right, I've got the always excellent and future podcasting solo superstar, if he ever chooses to be. I just want to say this real quick on camera. Guilty has been so awesome as a co-host on this show, and I'm super lucky that we got to have him on this show first. Because one day, dude, if you just decide you want to make your own podcast, it's gonna blow up because you're so good at this shit. And appreciate you being on with us, man. I just wanted to hype you up a little bit because you definitely deserve some credit. I mean, if anyone didn't know, you would not think that you're literally on your fourth ever show.
Yeah, fourth or fifth, I think. No, it's crazy. Is that fucking time going like that?
Yeah, I mean, you're a natural, man. I was a stuttering Stanley when I was on my fifth episode. It was bad, but you look back and you learn from it, right?
Yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, Guilty writes for Bulls on Tap, and he runs the best Bulls Discord server out there. Definitely the busiest. We're always talking ball in there. Link is in the description. But Guilty, how are you doing tonight, brother?
Really good, man, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it a lot. I mean, we talk man to man a lot, so you know how I feel. I just appreciate you doing that, for everybody. I appreciate that. But no, dude, just aside from if I ever do this by myself or whatever, it's just really cool that you guys gave me the space to come talk ball with the boys. I mean, that's all we're doing is just having a good time. So it's always nice to just be able to be around good people and talk about the shit that you like to talk about. And then aside from you start right for Bulls on Tap. So as always, shout out to my Bulls on Tap guys. I got some shit in the works, so I'll just keep it on the hush for now. But also shout out to the Roundtable guys, Gavin, Mike, Kevin, and we should have another on tap guy coming on pretty soon when Sal comes in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Spoiler alert. Sal from the Horns Over Hoops podcast is going to be making an appearance. He also writes for Bulls on Tap, and he's got an announcement for himself that I will let him make when he comes on. But Sal is putting in that work. So, as always, we got a great group for you guys here tonight on this show, and we're ready to talk ball. So I want to go right back to what we were just talking about. which was jerseys, because I know that sounds stupid, right? But I firmly believe that a good looking jersey, like a fresh, clean, there's certain jersey and color combinations that are intimidating. Like, I fully believe that. Now, maybe it doesn't work that way for professionals, but I don't know, man. Like, when trying to think, I feel like my personal favorite are all black uniforms with the secondary color being red. I feel like those uniforms tend to look real badass. Like the Bulls look fucking sharp when they wear their black unis with the white and the
They're
red.
tough.
Love those uniforms.
Hell yeah! Like when the Bulls are good, those uniforms they're cutting people down, bro. Like I don't know. There's like something to you look at Michael Jordan in that uniform, like you just thought he was good. It was over. I don't know, man. Just
tough.
So tough.
But
Yeah.
even Michael Jordan back in his sky blue North Carolina uniform, it's over for you. So yeah,
It's
just
clean.
Michael.
Yeah. Honestly, like
be wearing any color.
that's true. He's probably a bad example just because, like, yeah, that's
I know what you mean,
as Reggie Miller called him, like that black cat.
But like with the D Rose years, when they used to have them black jerseys on, it was just something. Like when they used to have a Windy City Assassin, dude. Like it just hit different. Like when he hit the game winner in Milwaukee over fucking Brandon Jennings, and he fucking beats on the sets with that black jersey. It's tough, and it's just like
yes.
Yeah, man. I know what you mean, Phil. It's like, oh, just give you that feeling. So like when this team is good again, imagine seeing Giddey in the all black. Fucking on dirt. We need it.
I'll say like the new city uniforms this year, like with the baby blue incorporated a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a really nice. The Bulls low key might have the dopest jerseys in the NBA. Like I don't know who's better. Do you guys like any of the other color combinations more than Chicago?
I love the Miami Vice jerseys. I can't lie. Like man, those are dirty to me with the pink and shit and the blue and the black. It's dirty.
Okay,
that's a lot of
Minnesota's
cool
Prince jerseys are pretty nice too.
Whose jersey?
Minnesota's their Prince.
Yeah. Minnesota's got some good jerseys. Yeah, I feel like the whole league has really like stepped it up on their jerseys, honestly.
Yeah, I mean the Bobcats aren't here anymore. I used to talk like that was like the ugliest fucking team in the world, man. It was like brown and orange.
Fucking Raymond Felton days. Jesus Christ.
Whatever that city edition that they're wearing this year, that's fucking ugly as hell.
Which one? Wait.
The Charlotte City edition or whatever that yellow uniform is. I think it's a city edition. That's ugly.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit in that video of LaMelo and that I don't even know the other kid's name. You guys know the video I'm talking about? It's a meme. Like they were like fucking like joking around all gleefully and shit. And everybody said like they were fucking boyfriend and girlfriend, but they had those jerseys on in that video. Yeah, it was a wild. It's a wild video. LaMelo was like geeking, like fucking ear to ear, and he was like, "Stop! Like, get off me!" To his teammate. Yeah. It's a crazy video. I'll send it in the Discord later. It's fucking insane. LaMelo, if you watching this, tighten up, gang.
That reminds me of when Dwight Howard got caught like on camera digging in his teammates like, "Stop, dude!"
You niggas be wildin', man.
Straight up like. Really reaching down there, bro.
Handful.
And I mean, look, nothing against anyone who is into men, but like you're doing that on live television in front of millions of people, my brother. Like,
you
didn't think they were gonna fight? They weren't gonna catch.
Dwight don't care. Dwight big ass don't care, man. He said do something.
That's facts, but I mean, I will say like he did take a lot of verbal abuse from Shaq. He didn't ever, offer up anything back. Maybe he was just trying to, respect his elders.
Maybe Shaq will ball his ass up. Maybe not now.
Oh yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah. I mean, Shaq. Nobody's stopping Shaq in his prime. Like you could hope to slow him down. Yeah. Hack a Shaq. Honestly, like I hate to say it because I hated the strategy because I was a Kobe and Shaq guy for a while.
Yes.
Quite a while. But I would hack a Shaq all day if I was coaching against him. Go to the line,
smart. Bro. It's smart strategy. Your big ass can't shoot. We're gonna put you on the line, big homie.
Yes, exactly. Like especially late in the fourth quarter, I'm doing everything I can to make that coach take
exploit his ass. Like, why don't your big ass go learn how to shoot? Until you do, we're gonna exploit you.
Right. Like it's okay for you to be a fucking giant that nobody can move.
bullying
okay,
people and shit.
right, I'm supposed to just take it and just not try and come up with crazy strategies to stop it that
Thanks.
don't include, playing tight defense.
It's a show of respect, like the Jordan rules. You got to do what you got to do, like to match
Yeah.
their energy.
Do you guys remember when I think when Shaq was playing for Phoenix at that stage, and the game had just tipped off, and Greg Popovich had deliberately started the hack of Shaq right from the start, and Shaq's just looking around and to go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
And then
yes.
Greg Popovich is like looking over and just like giving them thumbs
Pop
up.
with
And
a G.
He's
oh
lucky that
man,
people didn't do that to him his whole career. I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it. Like, you want to go out there, you want to beat Shaq, and maybe you feel
Mm-hmm.
like if you just send him to the line over and over, you didn't really win. You just kind of took advantage. But
I feel like you win like that because his big ass should go learn how to shoot. Then
also, you can't just yeah, right. I will say, I think that's easy for us to say. We're not. That
yeah,
dude is a huge human. I gotta
100%.
imagine that moving that ball is
That's
like
a good point.
moving
That's a really good point, man. That's a good
mo-
point.
moving a piece of paper. Like, imagine a
Yeah,
piece of
that's a
paper.
good point. I never thought of it like that. That's a good point.
Dude, he's so strong. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he might actually be better at shooting if he was shooting from half court.
Damn near.
Just because he's so strong. I don't know.
and that ball as well will be so tiny in his hands as well. Like you think of us as like us regulars, we get one of those little mini basketballs, like those size 3 basketballs. That would be basically what a size 7 ball is in his hands. Like
Yeah,
his hands are huge.
yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Yep. You know what they say about big hands? Big glove size.
Okay, all right. Thank God. Okay, I'm about to say, man, you're gonna be on that commercial with LaMelo. I was waiting.
My bad. Yeah, I won't be in touch with Dwight Howard anytime soon. It's okay. But all right, man. Let's wrap this around the Bulls basketball. That was a fun way to start the show. Oh
You
man.
get a DM from Dwight after,
Hey man. Yeah, it's not nothing personal, Dwight. I know. I feel like someday some of these things are probably gonna come home to roost, but look, he
That's
was
all
on
good.
camera. I didn't go fishing for that footage. It was on the internet.
That's
Like,
right. That's
he
right.
did that, not me. So,
That's right.
yeah, I mean, more power to his lifestyle. I don't care at all.
Facts.
Sounded
But
terrible.
facts.
Sounded terrible, but I'm being
No,
genuine.
it's facts. It's facts. No, I know. I agree with you. I'm right there with you. Like nothing against it.
No, not at all. But all right, I really wanted to talk Captain Australia. So with the guys that we have tonight, I really wanted to kind of hone in on Josh Giddey because I've got an interesting mix here. We got Troy, obviously, huge fan of Josh Giddey, as he should be, as that's his fellow countryman. And then I know that Guilty, if I'm not mistaken, like over the summer, you might have been on the fence with Giddey a little bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, I wanted to see. My thing was I saw a lot of potential in Giddey, but I wasn't mad at the people who didn't believe in his game. So like I was always like, oh yeah, like I fuck with Shorty, but like I wasn't so like when people would get upset that people like didn't think that he was worth 25 or 30 mil. I was like, well, I don't blame people for like being skeptical of him. So like
Yeah.
when he was doing his thing this year, that's why I was happy for him. I'm like, exactly, boy, like shut the naysayers up. Like I always thought he could be a great player, but I also like didn't know enough about him to like have a crazy strong opinion either.
That makes
But I fuck
sense.
with Gids now. That's my point guard now, man. Like Caleb's my QB. Gids my point guard right now. It's my boy.
Love that. I actually want to know. So, do you think that you can win a championship with Josh Giddey on your roster?
Absolutely, man. Like that's what people kill me. Like, oh, you can't build around Giddey. You can't build around Giddey. So if you can't build around fucking Josh Giddey, then you can't build around anybody. Like Josh Giddey is just a dude that's gonna feed the rock to the rest of his team and put you in great position to score. So when they say, oh, you got to build around Josh, it's like what are you gonna do? It's like the same shit that you would do for any other good team. Surround
Thank
him with
you.
good basketball players. It's not like he's fucking handicapped. The motherfucker's 6'7", 6'8". He's constantly looking to get you the ball, push downhill. And I was talking to Kurtz about it last night. Like the more he continues to grow his game, he's only going to keep getting better. I don't need like certain stats from Giddey either. People are saying like he's got to score 20, 10, and 10 or 25. Giddey could score fucking 10 points for me, but it's about how he does it. As Giddey gets stronger and older and like uses his body more and gets more scrappy, he only gets better as he becomes a better standstill shooter, as he's already done from last summer to this fucking season. Look at what that's done for his game. So what do you think
Just,
keeps happening as the years go on for him? Like
I'm so
I'm very happy with Giddey.
thank you for your strong take on that, especially as somebody who came into the season like, not so sure.
50-50. Yeah, I was 50-50 on Giddey. But that's why I support the hell out of him now. Like the kid put the fucking work in, man. So people are talking shit about him now. It's more so just trying to be right and stand by their takes as opposed to like evolving their viewpoint on the game based on what you're seeing now. This isn't
Yes.
Giddey from last year anymore.
The constant goalpost moving with Giddey is actually insane.
That should tell you how good he is too. If you got to keep moving goalposts, then I guess he ain't the player that you thought he was.
Right. Like he's only 24, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah,
20,
just
23.
23,
is he?
yeah.
I thought he was okay. Man,
He's a shorty, man. He's a kid.
yes. Like there's a world where this man is playing point guard for the Bulls for the next 10 years. I mean, I know that's a long time, but he'd only be 33. And if I guarantee if he's playing 10 years for the Bulls with the stats that he puts up, dude, when he hangs it up, it's gonna be crazy. Like his assists, he's gonna blow that record out of the sky.
He's gonna have so many records, man.
I know I want to pass it off to you, Troy, but like last thing I wanted to say is I don't think people realize how special he was this season. Like not only was he the top rebounding guard in the NBA before he went out was in injury, he's the top rebounding point guard in Chicago Bulls history, and it's not even close.
Not close.
Like not close. And he put forth the second best playmaking season for a Chicago Bull ever at 8.8 assists per game right now. Might have went a little down after last night, but that would be good for second all time for the Chicago Bulls. Like it hasn't been done since the 60s. Guy Rogers.
That's insane.
The most generic.
And he's just getting started too, man. He's just getting started. So that's kind of crazy.
There's people that say that he's already capped out, man, and I just can't understand.
I don't understand that. I don't like how do you see like even based off his improvement from literally the fucking summer until now, you see that big jump that he made. So how can you see that and then be like, well, that's it? Like, motherfucker, obviously, like you see somebody who's still improving their game and there's 23. Why don't we say this about other 23-year-olds? That should again tell you how good he is because they say, well, he's already doing this at this age. You can't get much better than that. The fact that you think that he's already doing so much that he can't get better than that means he's a good player then, huh?
It's crazy, dude. It's wild. Like, dude, people just want to be right so bad, and I don't understand where that came from.
They do, man.
Nobody cares if you're wrong. Like,
no,
nobody does. Not a person except for you.
It's cool to be wrong, man. You know what's that movie? Is it Billy Madison? If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis. You know, like it's all right, man. Pee your pants sometime, gang. Like it's okay. You know, fucking
ain't cool. Let's pee your pants.
Yeah, man. Like it's okay to be wrong. Like what good is being right? Like it's cool to be wrong and change your viewpoints as more things are presented to you, as you learn more. If you were right your whole life, you'd still be a fucking baby. Like it's okay to be wrong and keep growing, people. Jesus Christ.
Yes, the lack of accountability is crazy. I think I've admitted I was wrong on camera. Like I've only been on camera for a year. I know I've done it at least like 5 to 10 times. It's not because,
and that's what's up. And much respect for that.
I have to, man. Like if I don't own the shit, when I'm wrong, like
exactly.
Then why would anyone give a shit about my opinion? I don't know, man. That's Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless would go on his podcast every day, and as much as I hate some of the players that I hate LeBron, but Skip would be willfully ignorant about anything that he did. He would find a way to shit on anything, even if it was a success. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you're looking at the sky and you're telling me that it's colored red and it's fucking blue. Like it's blue. You can't tell me it's not blue. Troy, man, talk to me about Josh Giddey.
Are we getting Sal and you see him in the comments? What up, Sal?
He's not here yet.
Oh,
he's gonna come, but yeah, he's not here yet. I did drop him the link.
Now, so I'm gonna start off with this bit.
Ooh, here we go.
Oh shit!
When the NBA expands, when we get the Seattle Supersonics back and Las Vegas come into the league, we all know that's going to happen eventually. And you have to protect 8 players on your roster. The first player I'm protecting, along with Marcus Buzelis, is Joshua James fucking Giddey.
I like the addition of the second middle name.
like been
Hey.
okay. The comment made by someone
Mhm.
that say, "Hey, well, don't need to protect him because no one wants him anyway." What the fuck? You're gonna try and tell me that a 23-year-old point guard, like we've been screaming out for a point guard for years, and we finally frigging get one, and now because it's not the point guard that you want, it's like no, no, we don't need this guy. This guy sucks. This guy's averaging 18. What is it? 18.2 points, 8.7 assists, 8.5 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
He's 23 years old.
Yeah.
How this kid is going to get better and better for the next, like, to bring back to the point where apparently he's already reached his peak. It's like, I'm sorry, these players don't reach their peak until they're 29, 30 years of age. He's still got another 6 or 7 years of growing and developing his game. And even then, like, you can still add shit to your game even after that. Like, we saw Jason Kidd towards the end of his career. He added like, we all know he was on the fast break, a point god, but he developed that 3-point shot towards the end of his career. So to say that someone has reached their peak at the age of 23, it's just friggin' ludicrous.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I have to question your basketball IQ. I really do. So yeah, when it comes to an expansion draft, 3 players I'll add to. So this person said, I'm only protecting Marcus Buzelis and Noah Senge. Well, you damn well add in Josh Giddey to that as well.
Yeah.
There's no way that opinion can be serious. There's no way.
Can't be.
You can't actually believe that and then also follow that by saying, I know basketball. Like, there's just no way. You can't. He's averaging a 20-point triple-double. Like, I don't understand. There's been various points at this, when he was still healthy, that like only 2 players in the league had the type of stats that he did. It was him and the Joker. Nobody else. And
the way that some people talk about Josh Giddey, he could average a 30-point triple-double on 50, 40, 90 splits, and it's still not fucking good enough.
Still not good enough.
What do you mean he's not shooting fucking 95% from the line? He sucks.
Yeah, it's
defense though. Like, we're gonna stick on that, even though he does everything else extremely well.
Yeah, so some people's hate for Josh Giddey is just like really deeply rooted in some bullshit, and you're beyond help at that point.
I said last night, I said I think another part of it too is what you just said, Troy, and what you've been saying, Phil, is just that people just want to be right. And I think that the original outcry because of the trade, like the way that we acquired Giddey, people hated that. They hated the fact that we had to trade Alex Caruso for him, and we didn't get a pick back among a bunch of other shit they hate AK for. So like Josh Giddey kind of got associated with that trade. If we would have got like a pick back along with it, or it was part of a better trade, their whole perception of them would be different. And then they never wanted to update their narrative since then. Or if we would have, I always say, if we would have drafted Josh Giddey with this fan base, the way that we ride for our players, Jesus Christ, if we would have drafted Josh Giddey and he'd be playing like this right now, that's somebody this fan base would be saying is untouchable. You better not ever trade Josh Giddey. That's our homegrown Australian. So like, it's just kind of disingenuous to constantly hate on the dude when you know damn well you don't really hate him. You hate the way that we acquired him. And you don't want to update your narrative on him. I'm not gonna knock somebody for it, but let's be for real, man. Like if we drafted Josh Giddey, the fucking fan base we have will love this fucking kid, dude. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's stop it. We were upset. People were ready to throw a riot because Kobe got traded for some seconds. We're ready to throw a riot when Io got traded away to Minnesota. And I don't agree with those trades, but still, if we're throwing fucking tantrums over those guys getting traded, damn well if we would have drafted Josh Giddey, people would have a whole different perception of him. He's a good player and he's productive. Let's just be for real.
Facts. I think you really hit the nail on the head there with discussing the trade. That's exactly what it is. The Caruso trade, it's partially that they won't get off the notion that the Bulls should have got a pick, but I won't get off of my stance on that and thinking if Sam Presti is worth what everyone says he is, wouldn't he know what Josh Giddey is capable of? Wouldn't he know that he was an all-star potential talent? And so wouldn't he know that shit is a fair trade already?
You can't get a pick, yep.
Like, I don't understand why people don't understand. Like, they're like, well, at the time, this and that. Okay, Sam Presti has to say yes.
Mhm.
How do we know that AK wasn't like fucking asking for a pick over and over? He's kind of,
Yeah,
you know,
we
if you
s-
think he's dumb, he probably asked like 5 times. Like, are you sure? Are you
the
sure you
way
don't
he
want
was
to do
doing
it?
with Tari Eason. You know, they say
Yeah.
he was aggressive as fuck. Like, and that's why like I stopped. I've always been one of the biggest critics of these dudes. But then like, I don't know, man. You kind of like when you see these reports after the trade deadline and you hear about the trades that like could have happened, or you hear about what your GM tried to do last season or 2 seasons ago, it kind of just shows you like we don't know what the fuck goes on at that at that level. They could be trying to shoot for so many trades. Like we don't know how many fucking packages that AK tried to pull off and he just got rejected and we never hear about it. So I can't knock these dudes for these deals because you got to assume that they've tried to get better than what they get. You
To
know?
your point, they reported that we were
Mm.
trying to get I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Ives Missy,
Oh yeah, he's Missy. Yeah,
He's Missy, yeah.
Eves. That's how you say that?
yeah. Maybe we circle
Pretty
back to
sure,
him in
yeah.
the summer.
Eves.
Okay. Yeah, they were trying to get him. The Bulls,
Hmm.
they reported that we were trying to get him. It just didn't go through. The Pelicans wanted, I think, a first, and we weren't willing to part with
Falcons
it.
wanted it first.
Hmm.
But
Um,
like even like with it when it comes to Josh's like we took talk about like can you build a championship team with Josh Giddey? Well, I said it after after the Thunder were eliminated by Dallas in the second round a couple of years ago. I said
Mhm.
soon, like that team's winning a championship next season, and that's what
Mm.
2 months
Yeah, you did.
before the trade, before they
Hmm.
traded Giddey to us for Caruso. I mean, so if I'm saying that that team is going to win a championship with Josh Giddey, then yeah, you can win a championship with Josh Giddey. Like
Hmm.
now, he's not going to be a player that you. He's not going to be. The whole point with him is he's not supposed to be your centerpiece. He's not supposed to be your Kevin
Hmm.
Durant or your LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
Yes.
He's a part of.
Preach.
He's a part of what you're building. He's not the
Hmm.
part you're building around.
Yes, sir.
Third
Like
option. Third guy.
Third option.
yeah,
First
Josh.
passer, third option.
Yeah, Josh doesn't want to be the go-to scorer. That's not his game. That's not who he is. It's not who he's ever been. He wants to be the one setting the table for everyone else. He
Yes.
wants to make their life easier.
The
Yep.
barista, baby.
The barista. Shout out to Neil, man.
Shout out to Neil.
Yeah. Serves it up just the way you like it.
Hey.
I love it, man. Like you guys,
All
man.
Star Bowls like Starbucks.
Yeah. I honestly, I feel like you guys really covered everything. You guys both hit it right on the head. Like Josh Giddey is a player that you build around and you're fucking stoked for it. Like OKC just had Jalen Williams and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So, and the notion that the Thunder couldn't have won a championship if they still had Josh Giddey, my ass. Give me a break.
Easy.
Because people want to go about, oh, Alex Caruso was guarding Nikola Jokic and Alex Caruso was doing. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mark Dagnall is that good of a coach. He would have figured out a way to defeat these teams without Alex Caruso and having Josh Giddey. He's that good of a coach.
Facts. Like, and I think Josh Giddey improves his shooting no matter where he's at, right? And that's me being objective because I could easily be, I like to be positive. I can come on here and say, well, the Bulls, they did that. They developed Josh's shot. But we know that Josh is working all off season extremely hard to speed up the release, to get his form down. We've seen it in his workout videos. People laugh at that shit.
From the offseason when he was here in Melbourne.
What's that?
Like you guys would have seen all the videos when he was like back home in Melbourne throughout the offseason, like working with Jordan Lawley and all these like a whole bunch of other Australian guys as well. Like he put in the work all American summer long, but as far as we're concerned, it was all winter long. He was putting in the work.
Yeah.
I mean, so no, Josh wants to be a damn good player, and he's going to work at it.
Yeah, it shows, man.
Like, yeah, it shows. I think that we've definitely kind of gotten our point across here with Josh Giddey. I will say, we could talk about his game yesterday a little bit. Like he played bad, but he's been out for a long time, right? And you gotta expect him to have to knock some rust off. But people don't miss an opportunity, man. As soon as they see that little bit of sliver, they're pouncing on it. Not to mention also Josh Giddey's a guy that plays at his best when he has chemistry with his teammates, so that he can actually know where they're going and actually utilize his elite playmaking skills to their fullest capabilities. He's still learning with these guys, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be a stretch where we're probably going to lose a lot. Like, and besides, isn't that what all of you guys want? Anyways, I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't in this fan base. Sometimes I'll tell you, man. Like, you know, we want to tank, then you tank, and then they're mad about this or that. I will say that one thing that I've seen universally after last night's game that a lot of people had a problem with is Jaden Ivey not playing a single minute. I'd like to know what you guys think about that, and we'll start with you, Troy. Like, tell me, like, what do you think about that move by Wes Unseld? By the way, he says he's not going to speak for Billy. That was Wes Unseld's decision to not play Josh Giddey at all, or sorry, not play Jaden Ivey at all, especially next to Josh Giddey.
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously, it came out, you know, like today or like this morning my time. Obviously, we know how the time zones work and all that sort of shit. So I'm going to speak in my time zone. Okay. So obviously, it came out this morning that obviously Jaden's been dealing with some sort of knee soreness, and it actually comes out that he's actually got runner's knee. But apparently that wasn't supposed to. It had no factor in him not playing yesterday. So if he was good enough, if he was actually healthy enough to play yesterday, and it's a very odd decision by Wes Unseld Jr. to not play him at all, because like this is a guy who's a restricted free agent. You need to find out what you've got in this dude alongside of Josh Giddey. What, you know, how is he going to look alongside of Josh? So as we bring Sal's joining us here, welcome, Sal.
Let's go,
gentlemen. How is it?
How long was he down there? Because I kept checking. Were you down there
all night, man? All night since the first
bullshit.
What up,
I just got
Sal?
in, bro.
Let's go, man.
How you
guys
doing,
like
everybody?
my Bulls pants?
He read.
Sorry, I just wanted to show off my Bulls pants. I feel like crisscross or something, man. Jump.
Let's go. Let's go.
We're throwing it back 90s style. I wish we could get our Bulls basketball to be 90s style, but hey, you can't have everything that you want, you know?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
Sal, welcome to the show, man. You kind of joined just in time because we're not so far out of our Josh Giddey conversation that we can't get your opinion on it before we move on to other things. Specifically, Jaden Ivey, we're talking about that now. But first, I want to know how you felt about Josh Giddey. Like, okay, I don't know if you had heard this, but like there was a conversation in the Bulls community that if expansion were to happen, that you get to tag 8 players, 7 or 8 guys that you get to keep on your team. And there's some people out there that said that they would, not keep Josh Giddey. They would let him be untagged and available for expansion because nobody wants him. And I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that.
I mean, those are probably Seattle Supersonic or Las Vegas High Roller fans, because that's the only people that I would say who wouldn't tag a young, great point guard like Josh Giddey. The man is, forget about a walk-in double-double. He's almost a walk-in triple-double at the age of, 23, 24. So to say that you wouldn't protect that man with the fullest of your franchise's ability, it's kind of scratching my head a little bit. But, I mean, maybe they see it in a different way. But me personally, if I'm the GM, that's the first one that I'm holding on to.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. I know I feel – even asking you that question is like I feel like an idiot posing it, but it's something that was said. So I guess we're bringing it up. But like we were saying that we believe Josh is more than capable of being a third option on a championship team. And how do you feel about that? Do you think that that's pretty apropos, or do you think that he probably shouldn't be a scoring option at all? Like, would love to know what your thoughts are there.
I mean, that's a very good spot to put him, because Giddey himself, like, he carries himself like somebody who doesn't need to be a scorer. He will if you need him to. But at the same time, if I'm Giddey, I'm too busy running up the court, putting my players in position so they can score. I'm setting up the first and second option so that they can get their points. I'm not worried about my buckets.
Cook
at
sauce.
Rondo.
Spoken like a true point guard.
When Rondo was in the league, he never dropped very many points. But what did he do?
Damn.
He gave you 13 points, 15 rebounds, 16 assists. You know, he filled the stat sheet in ways he didn't need to be the first option. He had KG and Paul Pierce. What do you need me for? You know what I mean?
Also, not much of a shooter. Josh is much better than he was as a shooter. And, you know, is playoff Rondo not a thing?
Oh, yeah. My
The
goodness.
one thing I'll say for Rondo, though, that Josh doesn't have is that defensive tenacity.
Yeah.
But
And the
that
headband.
doesn't, it's neither here nor there. Like, he's still a floor general. He ran shit out there. Rondo was a perfect point guard for the Celtics, big three. So good for them. If the
And
Bulls
what
can
I'll add about Josh as well, because you bring up Rondo's defense, and like, okay, I'll be the first to say, because I'm, you know, while I'm going to defend my guy Josh, I'm also not going to not criticize the guy. His defense isn't great, but at least he's actually he does give effort. He is trying out there. Is he good at it? No, not really. But it's not through lack of trying.
He admits it. He's on camera saying, "I'm never going to be a lockdown defender. It's not his skill set." Like, it's just he was not born with the natural like twitchy movement. He's, you know, kind of like a big board. You know, he's not like going to juke you. He's just going to run through you. You know what I'm saying? As far as
He's
like
a pretty decent team defender, though.
Yeah, he's smart. Off ball, he's smart. He knows what he's doing. He's just, you know, not when he faces somebody like, I'm actually going to use another bull, a Rob Dillingham. He might have a little trouble because that dude's quick, right? But if you have a good paint defender, this all changes anyway. So like the Bulls just need to get a guy that can protect the paint, and guys like Josh Giddey, you know, will have far less of like it won't show up as much in the game because if the guy gets past him, someone's at least denying him at the rim. You know, I don't think there's any really more to add to that conversation. Just, man, I don't understand the people that want to disrespect Josh Giddey. We love you on this podcast, Josh Giddey. We support you, and we're glad that you're back. But we also want to see better games than last night.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was bad last night.
Yeah, that's okay. People are allowed to have bad games too, by the way. Like, that's something I wanted to put out there. You know, there's no need to be so instantly reactive to an 82-game season. But anyways, it's neither here nor there anymore. Let's go to Jaden Ivey. No minutes last night. What do you think about that, Sal?
I mean, it's puzzling because with the roster that we have, and I think we have 8 players that are on expiring contracts, him being one of the main guys that we were kind of gunning for and looking to march towards the future with, to see him get a DNP, especially I believe it was the first coach's decision, did not play of his career. It kind of scratched my head if there was something going on behind the scenes. And then after that interview with, I believe it was Casey Johnson got the interview with him. It kind of made me worry a little bit because I gave Jaden Ivey the benefit of the doubt where whatever he does this season, that's a bonus. In my opinion, I mean, where I'm not for sitting players, that man should have just rested up on the bench, man. That leg injury was terrible. You know, get back to 100%. You know what I mean? But the fact that it kind of, and you guys jump in, and if I'm speaking out of context here, kind of sounds like Jaden Ivey is not confident in his foot. In fact, Jaden Ivey kind of sounds like he's preparing for the next stage of his career where he's going to be less of a superstar and more of a survivor in the league, where I'm going to get my minutes. I'm going to change my play style a little bit. You may not see the Jaden Ivey that blows by you anymore. You may not see the high flying Jaden Ivey, but you'll see a good quality player, Jaden Ivey. I'll hit the outside shot. I'll maybe adapt a midi if Billy Donovan doesn't put my ass on the bench for doing so. And I'll just be a good quality player. And that's about it. And what did he say? He even said himself, he's like, the old Jaden Ivey is dead and gone. The new Jaden Ivey, I walk with God now, which I had a lot of respect for that. So I just hope for his sake, because I like Jaden Ivey. I hope that he overcomes that, because I like it when I'd like to see him have a long, healthy career in the NBA, especially after suffering such a gruesome injury.
Broke my heart, Jaden Ivey. Why'd you say that, man? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, Jaden? Keep that thought inside, dude. You don't vocalize the intrusive thoughts. God damn it. Don't.
And when I saw that, and like, hey, with his whole talking about Jesus and stuff, I'm gonna leave that alone because I'm not that type of person. I'm not religious, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
You're going straight to
But
hell.
when he's talking about how the old JI is dead, and my first reaction was, all right, let him walk in restricted free agency, let him go, because if he's already basically submitted defeat in his body, then it's like, all right, let him go. Like, just let him go to another team of restricted free agency, and try and keep Anthony Simons. If that on the assumption that, hey, we don't land the number 1 pick and we take Darren Peterson.
What do you think about like, what if you extend the tender, like the restricted free agent tender, which is like a really small amount of money, so that basically if nobody offers him a deal, you get him back for a year at like fucking like $2 million or something.
Depending. I guess it depends on what the qualifying offer is. Like, you give him the qualifying offer, and if no one matches it and he decides to take that, and okay, he might be a useful piece off the bench. But in terms of like the potential that maybe he's going to be a big piece of this team going forward, if he's given up on his body, then I'm good.
It's fair. It's fair. It's hard to be mad. Like, it just bums me out. But you're not wrong. I want to give him a chance, but like, because my thing is like, look, he says the old Jaden is dead. I feel like he's just going through it right now. It's like, but you don't know what your body's going to feel like after a full off season of being healthy and rehabbing it and hitting it hard. Like, I don't know if the doctor has just been like, well, Jaden, you're fucked, dude. If you had confidence, cut it in half because that guy's gone. I'm just like, I've never heard an NBA player say that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I admit that they're not going to ever be the same again without even a full off season of being healthy yet. Like, that's something you announce after like 2 years of trying to come back from it, right? I don't know.
Lonzo Ball didn't even do that.
It's a great point.
And I mean, I don't want to speak for Jaden when I say this, but another thought could be like, here's a guy who was on the Pistons. Okay. The Pistons went through their turmoils and their tribute, they were what, a teen win team with him, and then finally, up until recently, finally started getting some success. And even this year, they were top of the bracket. And how, life is good. I'm at the top of I'm number 1 in the East. We're doing good. After all that time spent being on the lowest on the totem pole, we're finally getting some respect. So now what happens? We trade you to the Bulls, okay? A team that is very much hit the reset button. Now you're back at the bottom again. So just when you it's the opposite of Drake. Started from the bottom, now we start from the top. Now we're here. So I mean, you gotta also ask yourself, does that play into his demeanor? Is he just unhappy? He didn't choose to come to Chicago. He was traded here. I mean, if he signed as a free agent and he's unhappy, I would think differently. But being traded to a team that's, I mean, we're looking at not being so good for the near future. I mean, it's got to play on your emotions a little bit.
Yeah, it's got to, man. I don't think I would hope that he likes being here. He went to Purdue, like it's not far. I don't know where his hometown is. I'm curious because he went to Purdue, but like they said they tried warning you all about Ivy's mental. It's not there, but I feel like that can come back. Like, I don't see why that can't come back. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. And I feel like I just feel like also you might be able to get him for so cheap that how's it not worth the gamble? Like, I don't know, if you can get him for like $5 million, like that's so little and insignificant against the cap. On the off chance that he just does get back, I'm probably an idiot for hoping. That's what I get for being positive. Guilty, what do you think, man?
Yeah, no, see, that's funny you lead off with that because I was gonna say, first of all, shout out to Forrest Phillips. You're always showing up every week. Shout out to
Forrest
shout
is
out
the
to
man.
Forrest, man.
Really cool.
But
thank you,
no,
guys, for showing up.
I'm glad you said that because like I'm gonna be not even devil's advocate, but God's advocate on this one. Like for me, um, hearing Jaden say that I'm huge on spiritual growth. I'm huge on just growth and evolution myself. So when I hear a dude, especially a young kid like Jaden, I'm proud of him for one going out there and talking about God and the environment that he's in when people don't really seem to care to talk about God these days. So like that takes a lot of courage to me. So where everybody is kind of freaking out, like why would he say that? Or I think it's over. I kind of think the opposite. I think when you have somebody who's coming out and talking about God and when he says the old Jaden Ivey's dead, it's I know in religion that she talks about being born anew. So when I'm looking at a kid who sounds as smart as he did in that interview, maybe it's not the end of the world. Like the old Jaden Ivey is dead. Like that version of himself is dead. Who he was when he was that kid is dead, but not Jaden Ivey the player. Jaden Ivey, who he was 2 years ago, is dead, and now he's been born anew through this injury and through his patience. And he kind of talked about that. He said like, "Hey, no matter what." Um, he kind of got like a little, I don't want to say too deep, like he didn't get too deep for me, but too deep for like a lot of like the mainstream. But when he said, like he said, when it's all said and done, God's not gonna ask me, hey, Jaden, what did you do for me on February 19th of 2026? And when you didn't get a DMP, he's gonna ask you what I did for his kingdom. And I think that translates over to he's not worried about one DMP. I kind of feel like as fans, we're also kind of overreacting to one DMP, but it's rightful because you look at our franchise. We got a lot of reasons to overreact at any fucking sign of turmoil. But like it could just be a one-off thing. It could be they're trying to ease him along, with his injury. And now that we have Giddey back, you got Trey Jones back. You don't have to play him when you don't need to because maybe they're seeing things in practice where they kind of want to manage him. And we do have the luxury now with six new guards. Some of these guys are simply not going to play every night, and that's okay. I kind of prefer that. I think that's smart asset management. When you have all these different players, plug them in on different games. And like Wes Unseld said, there's going to be some nights where some dude's going to be the odd man out. And I think, I agree when people say like with Jaden Ivey, he's the guy that should be playing because he's like one of the guys you should be looking at with him being a restricted free agent. How's he going to look next to Giddey going forward? I agree with that. Um, I just think maybe it's one of those things where that's exactly why they're not trying to rush him back because they know he's not as healthy as he is. So you let him just on a night like that where you couldn't afford to let him rest, you let him rest. You don't got to get in there and play Jaden. Like we're not going to win this game anyway. Like focus on next season. And then you look up and he's playing next game or 2 games from now, and then a one DNP doesn't look so crazy. So for me, like I just think it's a little too early to react to it. I think we should wait until the end of the season to see how many DNPs he gets. If he gets a bunch of DNPs for the rest of the year, yeah, then maybe you start saying what the fuck we doing. But I think one DNP when we got goddamn the Chicago fucking guards. We're not even the Bulls anymore. We're just Chicago guards. We got like 8 fucking guards. I'm not as concerned, man. Like somebody got to sit, and it should be the guy who's trying to work his way back from injury. But I don't know. I think it's a positive thing. Maybe I'm too optimistic. I think it could be something positive, and he's just saying that version of him is dead, and he's stepping into the next chapter of his career, like Sal said.
I mean, I like your take, dude. It offers me a little bit of, it offers me some hope, and I'm always down to cling to any shred of hope, even if it's small. So, I'm all for it, man. If that could kind of drive him in his mind to being a different kind of player, but still,
still a great one. Well, not even great. I don't want to a good one. Still a good one.
Right. Like at the end of the day, if he doesn't end up being great, but he's just good, then he'll probably,
We'll take good. We traded him for fucking peanuts. We traded that motherfucker for a pickle sandwich. Come on, gang. Like
a pickle sandwich? What's that?
I don't know, man. My girl made some goddamn. She made a fire like ground beef and rice with like some dill pickle in it. It was gas. So now I'm over here thinking about dill pickles and shit. But yeah, we traded that motherfucker for nothing. We got
like
Jaden Ivey for nothing.
I like Tommy Pickles more.
Tommy Pickles is the G, man. The Bulls could use Josh Giddey is our Tommy Pickles right now.
I love it, dude. Love it.
Giddey Pickles, man.
Rugrats reference on the pod. That's amazing. Shout out to Tommy Pickles.
Absolutely.
But, that threw me off, dude. I had something else. Oh yeah, I was gonna say you mentioned how many guards that we have. I think it's pretty funny. That like honestly, like I'll put our guards up against anyone. No. Like I wish that there was a guard tournament in the league. We'd win the guard championship this year. I'm telling you. Like, because our 7th and 8th guards are Yuki and Mac. Like,
Yeah.
Nobody else's 7th and 8th guards are the greatest show or the greatest show in the G.
Showstoppers.
I'm not kidding. Like, that's what they're calling them. Like I watched some Windy City Bulls highlights back, and they're calling them the greatest show in the G.
I love
greatest
that.
show on Hardwood.
You know Jerry's happy.
I can pay it. What's that?
You know Jerry Reinsdorf is happy. He loves to hear that. He said, "Oh hell yeah, cash cow."
I won't lie. What they did for the Windy City Bulls is brilliant.
Mhm.
It's good.
They're having fun down there.
You could say, like, I get it, Jerry's an ass, but like Yuki and Mac together is objectively a lot of fun.
It's showtime.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You might have more fun going to watch them right now than the Chicago Bulls.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's
Floor
probably
seats.
a lot cheaper. I mean, it's not that. Look, I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching Yuki and Mac. Did you see when Yuki had his 34-16 game? He threw a fucking alley-oop to I think I can't remember if Yuki threw it in mid jump shot. All I know is that Mac was coming baseline, caught it in front of the rim, and did like a reverse dunk after like catching it right by, like, you know, down by his knees. It was disgusting. It was nasty. And I compare them to the G League version of Jason Kidd and Vince Carter when they were on the Nets together. Tell me that's not a perfect count, like, because you know you got Yuki passing the ball. Obviously, that's what J Kidd did, and then you got that athletic dunker, Mac McClung, who, by the way, was Mac. I'm going to speak straight to you. Do not if you get offered the dunk contest again, if they keep doing this shit, do not say no. If they tell you people are withdrawing because you're entering, say good, they're pussies, and join anyways.
I agree.
Who did
apply pressure?
Who are the players that were going to drop out?
They're so entitled, man.
Because did you hear that? Like that he dropped out because there's whispers that NBA players were not going to be in it because of him.
That's so fucked up. No, that's so, like, you're treating him like he's a scrub. You should be trying to uplift the guys in the G League if you're in the NBA. Like, they're trying to like big league them. That's really fucked up. I don't like that at all.
They're embarrassed that they're going to be in dunking by a little.
And he's a good kid too, man. Mac's a fucking G.
I just need Mac McClung to grow a beard or something, because the dude looks like he's freaking 10 years old.
He does. He does look little. The last game when they were in the huddle, or I think it was like right before tip off, or like after I don't know. It was like, I think it was after like the starting lineup got introduced and they all go back to the bench. I thought someone's kid was out there, and I'm like, oh my god, that's Mac.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, whose little ass kid is that, man?
Yeah, who's like this kid on the bench?
Yeah, I'm like, get the little motherfucker off the court. Oh shit, that's McClung.
Did you see his dunks though that he was gonna do if he was in the contest?
Yeah, he had like one behind his head with one hand. God damn.
Yeah, it's like,
he
was like catch it. Like the ball was like already there, but he was gonna catch it.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
Every dunk he did was better than.
I almost popped my shoulder doing that. I don't know how he's gonna dunk doing that shit.
It's insane.
All 4 of his dunks would be here, and then there would be the Grand Canyon, and then it would be the rest of the dunks that we actually seen at the All-Star game. Those guys, and also like the players that did dunk, right? Those were the guys that were considering not dunking because of Mac.
Ridiculous, and they didn't.
That's crazy. If that's
so
the case.
Entitled, very entitled.
Who the fuck are they?
Didn't want to get embarrassed by a little. Yeah, didn't want to get embarrassed by a 6'2" white guy in the G League.
Yeah, they didn't, man. They didn't. You know the meme, God forbid a white boy got some motion. That's Matt McClung. They've been hating for a minute. I think they said, was that last year or 2 years ago? When they're like, man, we let this little motherfucker come in here and beat us on Black History Month. Good. All right. You damn right he did. He came through on Black History Month and shut shit down. Matt McClung, you won't see this, but if you ever do, you are invited to the barbecue, sir. White man can jump, you know?
That's
like, come on.
Exactly where I was going next, man. I was waiting for just a little moment that go, don't say white man can't jump.
Yeah, exactly. Then you want to fucking jump out. How about you jump your ass into the gym and try to beat him then? You want to jump out the fucking competition. No, they're just running scared because Matt McClung is fucking... How tall is he? Like 6'1"? Not even. 6 feet.
Yeah,
something like that.
Let me look that up real quick.
Dude,
I got mad respect for that kid, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
he's
do
like
you
6'2". He's 188 centimeters, so he's like 6'2".
188 fucking centimeters. Like, what
Him
the
and
fuck?
Yuki got the fucking hearts of lions, dude. They do.
He does, man. He does. I also used to like those other players that were in the dunk contest. First of all, I think it was a Miami Heat guy.
Yeah,
one
that
who
dancing.
fucking
I was
dunked-
just about to say that dude, man.
Sit that ass, dude. You
Sit down, boy.
who the fuck taught you how to dance, buddy?
Yeah,
Like,
he dancing crazy. He danced like a fucking chick, like one of my female cousins or something, man.
it's got to go. Stop it. Stop
Dancing
it
like
right
my
now.
TT out here.
I need
It
you
was
to
saw
good.
that dunk
shot-
on Twitter. Didn't he just have like a regular
so
dunk?
Yes,
Really?
yeah, it was some simple shit.
Like and then the dance was awful too. Like, dude,
Yeah.
hit the gritty like everybody else. Whatever the hell you just did was not good. It wasn't good.
Yeah,
I'd rather
you
see
like a
you do the cha-cha
cheerleader.
slide. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Oh God, to the left.
Oh my god.
Take it
All
back
right.
now, y'all.
Sorry, this went left a little bit, but we had to. We're still talking Bulls. We're talking Windy
Yeah, we
City.
are.
That's what I mean. They're exciting. We're fucking getting pumped up about Mac McClung and Yuki Kawamura. They're playing tonight.
And
by
Lucky
the way.
Ulbrich too, man, putting people on posters out there.
Lockie's
Oh,
out there
damn.
posting people. I mean, it's a shame that imagine how much fun they would be right now if Noah Essengay was healthy.
Oh
I'd like
man.
now. I
Don't
will
get
say,
me
like,
started.
I would hope that Noah was playing in the rotation at this point with the way that things have gone. Giddey just died. R.I.P. I said Giddey. Guilty.
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm trying to connect to the chat and talk to these guys.
He's a ghost now.
Yeah, I'm still here, guys.
Well, you're about as visible as LeBron when the NBA needed him for the dunk contest. So,
Jesus Christ.
hey man, you know what? Shout out to Steph Curry for not being afraid to go play in the competition. Where if he loses, he'll look really bad because he's the greatest shooter of all time. But he's not, super pussy about it. Unlike another person that was born in Akron, but I I have a very extreme LeBron opinion, so don't expect anybody to echo him. I know Troy will. He's crazy like me, so but I hate LeBron. LeBron ruined the dunk contest when he wouldn't dunk in it. Now we've got douchebag from Miami doing whatever the hell he did. I don't know what's going on. And then Jace Richardson almost killed himself trying to be like his dad. It was brutal. I hope he's okay. I don't mean to make fun, but like that was fucked. I mean, that was bad. He's okay, right?
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is he okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen the highlights.
Finished the dunk. I think he got up. He did a different one, but he did
Wow.
another dunk.
I would have said he was gonna be done. I just seen the fall. I was like, that's an instant concussion.
He
Yeah.
finished out the contest, didn't he?
He didn't make it past the first round, but yeah, he finished out, hit the remainder of his like assigned dunks. Yeah.
He kept going until he was eliminated, and I saw that thing on Twitter because I'm like, like I've said, I'm not watching All Star Weekend. Until it's actually worth watching. I'm not going to watch it at all. But
I don't blame you.
yeah, I saw that highlight, and I'm like,
I did want to we're getting up here on an hour. I wanted to make sure that we got to. So you got it. I'm traded to Minnesota. Oh, sorry, I said Forest. So I'm traded to Minnesota. I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought a little bit there, but I wanted to talk about Anthony Simons. He continued his strong play last night, right? I mean, do you guys think that at this point, do you think it's more likely that we bring back nobody, or do you think that Simons is going to do you think the Bulls are going to make a push? I feel like with the way Jaden just said that, I almost feel like the Bulls are going to wipe their hands clean of every single player that they just acquired.
It could
Except
be
for Dillingham. Dillingham's going to be here. I think is Miller
It's
on a
hard to
rookie
tell
deal?
with AK.
Yeah, I mean, well, Dillingham's on the rookie deal. That's why I think he's going to be back. But
Mhm.
the rest of them, like
And
I
who's
don't
gonna
think that
take him
we.
too?
I will say this. I think people. Like I was thinking about it the other day, right? Like we've got probably going to have 3 draft picks, right, in the top 32 picks, because that second round Pelicans pick is looking really, really good. So we're probably going to pick 32 if the season ended today with the standings. I could be wrong, but that's essentially a late first rounder. They're at 32.
Yeah, it'd be 32 right now.
So yeah, 32, and then if the Portland Trailblazers make the playoffs, we get their pick, and then let's just say, for the sake of excitement, we jump into the top 4. I won't even say number 1. We'll say like 3. So what if all of a sudden the Bulls are picking at 3, they're picking at 16, and they're picking at 32. That's pretty fucking nice. Now, if you really could get 3 starters there. Now you're probably not, right? But you at least have to walk away with 1, probably from the 3rd pick. Like you can imagine a world where the Bulls do actually like they just draft their next 2 guard. They draft a new center, and they draft a power forward. And if they all pan out, then you still got Noah Essengay there too. That's another thing. You got him in your back pocket. I don't think he's going to be ready next year. I think he's still going to need some more time to develop. He's only 19, and he got screwed out of this season. But that's actually another player that I wanted to talk about. We'll wrap up with that because I wanted to make sure that Sal got his money's worth for jumping on with us tonight. I wanted to talk about Noah.
Talking Bulls. That's already money's worth, bro. You don't even need to. You don't even need to worry. Talking Bulls with some good guys. Hell yeah.
I know. I know you feel that way, Sal. But what's that?
I'm just playing with Sal. Like, good guy. Like, you're not looking at me.
Wait. What? I have missed something. I don't know what Forrest is saying by this.
I think when you said that, you said he was going to trade his ass to Minnesota, man. Did you say he was going to go to Minnesota?
I did not say that.
Oh, I don't know why.
I was just reading his comment. I wasn't sure what he meant by my bad, but I wanted to talk about Noah Essengay. I guess I'm not bringing any updates, right? But I wanted to talk about the fact that a lot of people have really given up on this kid. And I wanted to ask, I guess, we haven't ever talked Noah Essengay on this podcast because we just never got around to it, I don't think. I think we maybe previewed him a little bit prior to the season. But, I thought that he showed some stuff in those 2 summer league games, especially for a kid his age. Yeah. I thought that there was definitely some, ironically, the game against Indiana that nobody will let him live down because of that stupid dunk. If you use that dunk in arguments with Noah Essengay, by the way, you just prove that you're a casual and you're an idiot. That one dunk is not going to define Noah Essengay's career.
Oh, yeah. I hate when people do that shit to him, man. It's just so fucking stupid. I mean, I get it. It's sports. Like, I learned that the past year. Yeah. But
it's funny.
I apologize. My fellow Australian had to be the one to do it.
I love Johnny Furphy. Furphy's a fucking little beast, dude. So I'm not mad at either that it's Johnny Furphy that boomed on his ass either. Like,
I'm not mad about the dunk. It's just like, if you, like, I told someone, I was like, well, Noah Essengay still got a lot of promise. He's only 18, this and that. And they just replied with that picture.
With that, that just means that they're unserious people.
Yeah, like, okay.
Like, cool. Okay, man, he got dunked on. He went for the play. Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here, man.
I hate that mindset too. Like, oh, you got postered. It's fun to say that and everything, but like, we shouldn't actually be mad at any defenders for trying to protect them.
I mean, fucking, you saw when Modest postered Jalen Suggs, and then Jalen Suggs pointed to Modest, and they both are like, and he gave him like a tip of the hat because he said, "You fucking got me." Like, some of the best defenders, they take pride in going for it, and if you get dunked on, you say fair play. People like that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many casuals out there, and like, I've never been one to be like, "Oh, the casuals." But it kind of gets, once you start talking to more people about the game and you try to have good basketball conversation, there are so many people who are like that. They don't actually watch the game with a genuine eye. Like, they're just watching for some bullshit. And then when you try to have a conversation about a player, they'll just send you back a meme of him getting dunked on. And it's like, okay, but what else about that player? Well, that's it. He sucks. Like, all right, then. Conversation over.
Yeah, people forget the rest of that game as well, where Noah scored like 24 points or
Come
something.
on.
He
You
was
know, or the
awesome.
rest of his G League season. He was doing the dunking. Come on.
It's crazy. The kid's 18. He's literally long as hell. He's got the profile that could honestly, it's the best case scenario, but he's got the kind of profile that Scottie Pippen had. Like
Damn.
a really long power forward that could be a menace on defense. And if he can get his offensive game down, I'm not saying he's going to be Scottie. Someone's going to take me out of context. So he's got that kind of body.
Twitter will.
Yeah, he's got that
They
kind
gonna
of
clip it.
body. You know what I'm
He got
saying?
that Scotty body. Oh,
Scott. Oh, I like that. Scotty body. Scotty body. Scotty too hotty. But
yeah.
I couldn't help myself.
Mm.
But I think Noah's got a bright future in the league. And
Absolutely.
Honestly, man, like I know I'm being optimistic saying that, but after what I see, kids, he's so young. Like it's hard for me to look at a 19-year-old and be like, yeah, he's never gonna get better over the next few years.
Yeah, he showed me a lot in the G League. I didn't think Noah was gonna show that much. I thought he'd be like a lot more
scared.
Like, yeah, like, and I didn't like when I saw his game. Like, I know if Michael Walton sees this, we should do an episode with him. That's his guy, and he was super high on Noah. I wasn't. I wanted like CMB or like a Thomas Sorber. Like, I wasn't really high on Noah. I thought he was more of a project. Yeah, man. Like Noah, I thought Noah was gonna be like Thabo Sefolosha-esque. He seems to be a lot more. He's not. He's like Thabo Sefolosha-esque as a floor, but he attacks on offense a lot more than I anticipated, and he's not scared to shoot it. Like he's putting them up there. Yeah, he gets to the line, and if you leave him open from three, he will pull that bitch. So people have to point to like his 3 minutes of playing time he had in the NBA. But you got to remember, there were the nerves there. You're playing for Billy Donovan, where if you fucking sneeze during a free throw, you might get taken out of the game. So I can't blame him for being scared. Like I think if he was on a team where he wasn't so scared of getting taken out, he would have looked a lot better. Or if he got to play for more than 3 fucking minutes, you can't judge him. And like people say, oh, his NBA play looked horrible. He played for a fucking 3 minutes. 3 minute. He played for 3 minutes.
I'd love to see everybody the first 3 minutes in the NBA and just
come on,
put that up on the screen. I bet it's not that great. I'm sure there's not.
Come on,
I'm sure there's many more people who like go 0-5 to start their career than 5 for 5 or whatever.
He got up one shot and they said, "Oh, you see the shot's horrible." Okay, we ain't saying shit when Russell Westbrook shoots it over the fucking rim. Like, and that's Russell Westbrook.
No, man, because Russ has swag.
Yeah, man.
The dude looks like a dinosaur. I always felt like he looked like a velociraptor or something, dude.
From the Land Before Time, the Land Before Ball.
The Land Before Time. Yes. I don't know why.
Him before hoops.
Yeah, dude. He's very pronounced head. He's got a big ass head.
And he used to dunk like a fucking velociraptor. But like that's the thing too. With Noah, I don't know, man. I just feel like they're just so disingenuous with the kid, man. But like, I really hope he gets to heal this summer and come play because he deserves to, man. And we could use his skill set out there.
If he grows anymore, he's gonna be a nightmare. Like,
oh yeah,
because he's only 19. Very real chance. Like that dude from Dallas just grew last offseason. He was on the bench. He's a development center.
Derek Lively?
Yes. He grew 2 inches over the summer last year.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
It's like, okay. He like grew from like 7'1" to 7'3" or whatever the fuck.
The fuck?
Damn. I'm like, dude, if Noah adds 2 inches, he will legitimately be a 7-foot guard.
Yeah, that's scary.
Like he could play at that point. I said a guard. He'd be a 7-foot forward, but he would, with the capability of playing center, he'd be a small guy, small center. But like, can you imagine Essengay playing center with his quickness?
Fun hoops.
I guess they list him at 6'8". I don't know, man. He looked as tall as Lockie Olbrich.
He's bigger than Modest. He's taller than Modest.
Yeah,
I think Noah's closer to like 6'11" now.
Yeah, he's a tall kid. He's tall as hell.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot to like about that guy, and I like the fit next to Buzelis too.
Yes.
I mean, if he ends up playing center, that's even better. But like, if he's playing power forward, he isn't also in the modern NBA doesn't have to really be huge. There are some
No.
really strong power forwards, but look, Kevin Durant seems to get around just fine.
Yeah.
And the dude couldn't do a single rep on 185 on the bench at the combine. I remember back then too, people were freaking the fuck out over that. Oh my God, Kevin Durant's never going to be able to succeed in the NBA. He's going to be so skinny. People are going to bully him. Okay, now he's one of the greatest.
Now he's doing the bullying on social media. Look at that.
Which
he's
account?
Getting all of them back. He's getting everybody.
That part, Sal.
He
Only
remembered.
God knows. We gotta. Maybe he's in this comment section. Maybe Forrest is KD. Who's Hero 7? All right, I ain't never seen Hero 7. That sounds like Kevin Durant to me. You know, hold on now.
Hey, if Katie, if you're in here, I call upon the powers of Lil B to keep you out of our thoughts and dreams. Lil B will expel you like a ghost or whatever. It's gonna
shout out to Base God, man.
Yeah.
Imagine that's what Jay Ivy was talking about this whole time, Phil. It was really just Base God. Oh, I think
Phil's
my
frozen
God again. You're frozen, Phil.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You brought up the Base God and got frozen, man.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Base God. My bad.
Thank you, Base God. Thank you, Base God.
Thank you. I love it. Sal, I don't want to miss your take on Noah, man. What do you got?
I mean, here's my take on Noah. I mean, for all the people who are already given up on him, those are the disgruntled Bulls fans that just want success right away.
Yes.
And where I do feel for them, like they wanted somebody to help us win and win now. And here's the thing, man. The boy is 19 years old, coming from a foreign country where the only professional ball he's played is world ball.
Yes.
And now you take him out of his home country to the bright shining lights of the NBA. And the man carries himself like that ain't nothing to him. Like, that's fine. I'm supposed to be here.
Very chill.
He got injured his rookie career. You know who else did? Blake Griffin missed his entire rookie season. Now, I'm not comparing those two together. Joel Embiid. It's like, don't write the kid off. He's got so much growth ahead of him. And the best part is, with this Rubik's Cube of a Bulls roster that we have right now, who knows what he could end up being. But I do like the idea of he needs to play more. You cannot be good at anything in life, whether it's flipping burgers or playing basketball, unless you do it more often.
Absolutely.
If you're on the court 3 minutes a game and then the second you make a mistake, hey, get out, you're not going to learn anything.
No,
you need to let him make the mistakes. It's like, all right, hey, he just torched you and got by you. Go out there and stand in front of him this time. Don't let him get by you again. And even if it takes him 2-3 times, eventually he's going to be like, I can't shift right anymore. I got to go this way. And he's gonna grow himself. Sometimes we rely a little bit too heavily on coaches' development, and we fail to allow the player to develop himself into the player that he can be. And I think Noah Senge, obviously he's playing in the G League and he's doing really good in the G League. And I do commit. There's a lot of great talent in the G League, but he needs to step on actual NBA court with real NBA players. There's a difference between playing, I can't even tell you a G League player right now, and then going up against like a Kevin Durant, where it's like, all right, now it's the time to play big boy ball. But I'm really looking forward to seeing this kid grow. And honestly, like I said, with just how shaken up and how wild this roster is going to look next year, I want to see him get some real minutes.
Yes, I would agree. I guess I think no matter what, I want to see him have a role, because even if you get 3 guys that end up getting playing time, like you can let the guys that we just got, you can let them walk. I mean, you really could. Especially if the Bulls aren't concerned with I'm really curious. I think that they're actually going to try and reload. I actually like the way that the Bulls are approaching seasons. I know I'm going to be in the minority here, where I like that they're trying at the beginning, and if things don't work out by mid-season, then they course correct and try and peel it back and okay, that's what they did this year. It felt like I feel like they really tried. They believed in the 15-6 end last season. They gave this team ample run to prove themselves, and they fell right on their ass. And so, pushed out some of the guys, got something back. Whether or not you thought that was enough is a different story. But I'm proud that the Bulls actually compete, that they actually give a shit. Like Herm Edwards, man, you play to win the game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You play to win the game. All right, that's it. Sorry. I had to get that across. I just had to get that across. Because everyone wants us to lose, and don't get me wrong, like the sting of losing is gone. I don't have any, we lose. It's like, damn, like that sucks. But like the people that root for losing, like more power to you. It's your right as a fan to fan how you want. It doesn't sit well with me. Like I can't consciously be like, all right, Bulls, give up 2 points right now. Hurry up. Like, make sure that you get scored on. Like, I just got done watching Vooch, and I'm going to basically be the fan version of him. Like, please score on my team. Please hurry up. I don't know, man. I just can't do it. So, Troy, did we get your take on Noah Essengay? I can't remember.
Well, a lot of people I think you guys have basically hit the nail on the head. Really, like too many people have basically given up on Noah before he's even had a chance, and essentially a lot of people are trashing on him being the pick because they all wanted Derek Queen or they all wanted someone else. So as far as they're concerned, they've already written Noah off because Queen's just come into the league and doing this, or Colin Murray Boyles, who hey, in my own video last night, I took the L. I'm wrong on that dude. Like going into the draft, I want to know part of CMB.
You admitted you were wrong? That's crazy.
And that is just wild. Like someone can admit they're wrong.
There's a lot of maturity. There's too much maturity on this podcast, man.
I know we're gonna stop, man.
Yeah, cut it out. Start moving the goalposts, man. More goalpost moving on this podcast. But no, for real though, I appreciate that, Troy. Oh, we're getting some reverb here. There's
Guilty
two
still there, or is it just on the audio only?
I have 2 guilties. Oh, now we have 1.
There we go. There he is.
Gang.
But I think when it comes to Noah, like we knew he's going to be a development player. Like it's going to take some time with Noah. And these people that are just giving up on him already because he's played all 3 minutes. Hey, who's to say if we had picked up Derek Queen or had we done that trade that, who was it, New Orleans supposedly offered with like getting that other extra pick? Who's to say that the player that we did select, if it was anyone other than Noah Essengay, was going to get any more minutes than what Noah did? Like, we just don't know. So.
What is that? Did you guys hear that?
No.
Oh no, I'm hearing something. I'm getting some noise, but whatever. It's cool. So yeah, no, I agree with everything you're saying, Troy. You can't do what ifs, Slam. You never know how that stuff would have worked out. I got to be honest. So I haven't watched a ton of Derek Queen. I know he's been productive. So has he played like his scouting report said, where it was Zach Randolph? Has that been what he's kind of played like?
More
because
or less.
that was why I didn't think he would play. That's the only reason that conversation is dishonest about people that are saying we should have taken him, because everybody was saying leading into the draft that we shouldn't, because he was the productive player, but he was a half court, slow down, take your time player. And when we were trying to run a, push the pace offense. So everybody that I read said that it would be a bad fit, even though he would be the best player available. So I don't know, man.
I think I even said during the draft process is that he was basically like probably like a younger version of Vucevic. Like that's kind of the game I saw in him. And I'm like, well, we've already got. That's not the type of center that we need on this team. So
I don't think so. No, yeah, I want a shot blocker, man.
I want to come up, like everyone knows, I want to come up Malawak.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck you, Phoenix. I fucking hate you guys. They pissed me off so much. I was so like I was on a live stream with Neil and my dad, and I was so excited, guys. I was so pumped up because I felt like there was, I think, Phoenix, and then there's one more team in us, but there was no chance that the team before us was going to take a center. So Phoenix was the last obstacle, and then they traded for Mark Williams first, and so before they announced the Phoenix pick, and I'm like, oh, they just got their center. I'm celebrating live on the podcast. I'm like, dude, we're gonna get Maluach. And then they fucking took it.
Me watching the draft as well, I was along the same things. Like, oh yeah, they've got Mark Williams, they've got Nick Richards. They're not going to take Kamal Maluach. And then was it whoever picked after them? I'm like, well, they don't need him because they've got this player and that player. I'm like, we're going to get Kamal Maluach, and then Silver says, Phoenix Suns select Kamal Maluach. I'm like, what the fuck?
I still want him. I think he's a better center prospect than anyone that's going to come out this year at center.
I mean, maybe they're banking on Mark Williams failing another physical.
I would have taken hhim too. Like I when I was like doing a lot of fantasy like stuff over this, like what if we made this trade, that trade? I did a couple where we were acquiring Mark Williams, usually for Kobe. Kind of funny because that ended up being the team we traded him to. Just he wasn't there anymore, so we couldn't fucking get him. But I wanted Mark Williams too. I was like, one of those guys would be great, but Phoenix had to be fucking greedy. Thanks a lot, guys.
I
wish we got greedy. We get greedy with the guards.
Yeah, I would like to get greedy with the centers just a little bit.
Maybe things change this summer, man. I don't know. You know me, I'm right there with you with the optimism. Maybe things change for us this summer.
The picks are there. I mean, Portland, make the playoffs. Make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck it up. Or else.
I mean, just get yourself into the 8th spot, so you just have to win one playing game, and you're in the playoffs, and we get the pick. I mean, I don't care if it's it might be even better if it's number 15 because Portland's the 8th seed or whatever, and hey, we end up with a top 10 pick plus number 15, and then potentially like 31, 32.
Work some magic, pads. Fucking.
What if we got?
All right.
You never know. What if we got number 1, man? Like I keep thinking about it. Who would you guys want?
What do you even do? Yeah, what do you do if you get number 1? You got fucking Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson. I know a lot of guys love Cameron Boozer. Where do you like?
Caleb.
What's that?
Who do you like if you get number 1? It's I never envisioned us number 1, so like I haven't thought about it, but I think off rip I just go
6 teams.
Darren Peterson. I go Caleb Wilson, but like, dude, go Darren Peterson.
See, not a lot of people are gonna like this, but I'm gonna pick AJ DeBanza, and the reason why is actually I'm borrowing this answer from Hayes. Shout out Hayes. He said it on the episode I did. It's because the way the man carries himself, he's already got a winning mentality. He goes out there and he gives it all. Now I'm not discrediting or taking anything away from the 3 mentioned names, but that's the type of player that the Bulls need. Is you need somebody that's like, I'm going to put you on my back and carry you. And even if I'm busted down when I get to the finish line, we have gotten there. All right. And
we need a Sam Gamgee.
Mm-hmm.
Samwise Gamgee.
What's that?
You got Frodo to the finish
that
line.
Fucking Lord of the Rings, Mr. Mr. Frodo.
Yeah, man. Come on.
Mr. Frodo.
Yeah.
Who's our Frodo? Giddey.
I mean, we just need someone that'll get our guys to the finish line. All right. We need a Samwise Gamgee. Mixed with Frodo, because Frodo's actually a star. What?
Was Javon Carter Schmiedel then before he left? The Blackets.
No, that's Kelder.
Oh, fuck.
My bad.
Shout out to the old timer. No, man. Kelder knows, man. He knows what it is. You can't say that crazy shit that he says and then not expect to get some flack. But shout out to you, Kelder.
So if Frodo is Giddey, then yes, Schmiegel's is absolutely Kelder because he's always trying to send him his way. He's always like trying to fuck with him and stuff.
Yeah, he hates him.
Ain't just Giddey because he's got long flowing hair.
That's a crazy reason to hate somebody. I mean, but that only just speaks to Josh Giddey more. Like, you quite literally just hating on him. You're only proving his case more. Like, oh, why do you hate him? Is he a bad basketball player? Well, no. I hate his stupid hair. Okay,
don't like how good looking he is.
That's insane, man.
He looks
used to always Kelder would always say the fake rebounds. That shit used to crap me up. Like, oh, the fake rebounds. Really? I wish our whole team got fake
Well,
rebounds.
in that case, half the rebounds in the NBA are fake.
Yeah, man.
Literally, like Giddey's rebounds are so. He'd be like boxing out big dudes way bigger than him. Fucking he works hard for his.
He did it last night against the Raptors, man. He was fucking going in there, going hard. He might have not had his usual game, but he still just makes that instant impact.
Like I feel like the fucking last year we were undefeated when Josh Giddey dropped triple doubles. We were 7-0. So I know that wasn't the case this year, but like that was the other thing people would try to say, empty stats. And it'd be so funny to come back and be like, we were 7-0 when he dropped a triple double, you dumb fuck. Like
his stats are not empty, man. Like he just makes his impact known. He makes his impact known, man. They're not empty stats. I think people just say that because we're losing games and shit, so then you just find a scapegoat. But like you feel Giddey out there. Pause, but you feel him out there, man. Like he makes his impact felt. You just see it even last night. Like I said, it's just a couple of those rebounds that he got. You just miss seeing that from the team. Like no one else on the team is doing that, even like especially at that position. I'm not judging this team right now for these games that we're losing. Like this team is. This is after the fire sale that we had. We're nowhere near gonna be. So like expect to lose these games. We got 6 fucking guards out there. Like, who cares what happens for the rest of the season? Just get what you can get out of it. But
development.
And they're like, oh, this is why we can't win. Look at the game against the Raptors. Brother, this team does not count right now. Come on. What are we doing?
I won't lie. I won't lie. I'm still that guy when I watch the game. Like, when I'm watching, I'm always rooting for them to win. But
absolutely. Win the game. And I can't get mad if we lose a game right now. It's like, come on.
No, I don't get mad if we lose. I might be disappointed, but I don't get mad.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Like I expect not to say like I expect us to lose right now. Like I'm rooting for the win, but if we lose, I'm like, well, like look at our fucking roster construction right now. Like I don't expect us to win many games, but I want them to win. But when we lose, I'm like, well, we tried, and like they have been trying. This team's been trying.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. They're definitely trying. It's just tough. I mean, they also like are trying to learn a system or adapt to our system on the fly. And Billy likes to really play a specific brand of basketball.
Oh, so Lord, Billy Ball,
bubblegum Billy Ball.
Yeah,
I feel like Neil and I actually have a little bit of a friendly challenge going on between us. He thinks that the Bulls are only going to win 5 games for the rest of the season.
That's a good bet.
I said 12.
12
out of the 27.
Hey, if they win 12 games out of 20, out of 27.
So they would have been, end of the year, they would have been 12. Yeah. I thought, for me, being Mr. Optimistic, I thought I was being pretty, he thought the Bulls were about to go 5-22. I was like, damn, Neil, what happened to my man? What happened to my guy?
No, they can. Come on, man. We got Yabubu. Shout out to Sal. We got Yabubu out there huffing and puffing, trying to get his big ass down the court. It's a team of misfits right now.
It is. It really is. We need we need a guy like Nick Richards, but just younger with a little more offensive, potential. That's the kind of center I think we need.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely.
I wouldn't mind keeping him around off the bench.
Yeah, I like him. Exactly. That's a good dude off the bench as your third big or something.
Also,
like an insurance big.
Insurance big. I like that because Zach Collins he might leave too. Actually, his contract is up this summer, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna leave.
Bummer. I like him.
Well, maybe he might stay because he knows he'll get that playing time on the Bulls. He knows that.
They're the same hair, kind of.
I like that kid. I mean, because Zach Collins plays ball, man. He's a good backup big for sure.
Yeah, he's like Vucevic light with more defensive mobility.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good way. That's good. It's a good analogy.
But I love it, man. So we've been here for a while. I'm gonna let you boys get out here and enjoy your Friday night. But I would like to know before we're gonna definitely sign off with Sal. But last thing around the horn, is there you have any one last statement for the people? I think my last statement I want to make is, give Mata some grace. I know that he said that shit about going to war. He's a kid.
Oh,
man.
what? What did he say? What? What did I?
He said coming into the game ready for Toronto that he was ready for war at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
and
you're damn right.
They scored 4.
That's okay. Hey,
he-
sometimes you go to war and get your ass whooped, but
Yeah,
he was
but-
ready.
People are talking about it though, and so it's
You know
like,
they're
hey
gonna
man,
talk. It's the
leave,
man in
leave, yeah, leave him alone. Also, what he's doing with PCA and Caleb Williams and Connor Bedard is awesome.
Yes.
So cool.
Yeah, Modest is gonna be a-okay, man.
Yes. Like, I think he's going to be just fine. People,
More than fine.
He's the reason there's real, actual hope on this team. I
Yes,
mean, obviously
yes.
Giddey too, but I'm so convinced that Buzelis is going to be a superstar. Like, it might take him a minute, but like when he gets to be amongst his peers, like, you know, when you get to be in your prime, which for him will probably be around 27. Like, dude, he's gonna. That's not for another 6 years.
Yeah, he's gonna be a dog, man.
Imagine how good that fucking guy's gonna be in 6 years.
Yes.
I mean, we can't let him go. I don't give a shit if he has a down year, 2 down years. You keep him, Chicago, because he's got all the talent. You fucking ride it out. He's gonna be like Lauri Markkinen. If you know, Lauri went through that little stretch where he was kind of down. We shouldn't have given up on him then, and we did. I loved Lauri. I was mad when we traded him. I know he looked bad for a second, but I would have much rather kept him and traded Levine earlier. But you know, hey, we did what we did, but now we're watching Lauri be he's a stud. He's 7 foot tall, playing small forward for the Utah Jazz. They're going to be disgusting next year. Actually, It's not fair that Danny Ainge, you're an asshole. Like Utah Jazz have been so bad, and they're gonna trot out a lineup that has Lauri at small forward, Jaren Jackson Jr. at power forward, and fucking Walker Kessler at center. Fuck you! I'm so jealous. Give me that front court, please.
Yeah.
We have one guy. I mean, Matas. I think maybe I say Noah has a potential to be that, but those are 3 established dudes.
Yeah.
And Keyshawn George has low-key gotten really good this year for them at guard. They're going to be a problem. If they can play Ace Bailey at shooting guard, dude, I'm telling you, don't be surprised if Utah's in like the top 3 seeds next year. I'm not kidding.
They got something fucking special brewing over there.
Try scoring in the paint on them.
Especially with, like you said, with Ace Bailey like growing into his game more too. They're gonna be nasty. Like especially 2 to 3 years from now too. Fuck's sake.
Dude, I mean, I think Kessler and Jackson both average over 2 blocks a game, and then you got Lauri at small forward. I mean, like I said, man, their bench might not be that great. Maybe that's their downfall, but if they all stay healthy,
that's a tough starting 5. Holy fuck.
I'm telling you, dude.
That's scary. It's scary. And like people were saying Triple J, how the biggest knock on him is how he doesn't play inside, and he's like he wants to be in the perimeter. So like now you put him next to Walker Kessler. That's the best like situation for him, a yin and yang. Now he gets to live out on the perimeter, and anything he gives you inside is a plus. And then Walker Kessler gets to live inside. Like they got something special brewing. I think I like that team a lot right now. I'm paid.
I agree, and they're probably going to get a great pick this year.
Yeah, they're going to be fun. I hope, man. I hope I like what they're doing.
Please don't give them the number 1. Can you imagine they get AJ? Like, if they get Darren Peterson?
Anybody? They got a plethora of options at their disposal. They get number 1.
Because then they just put Ace Bailey as their 6th man, and it's just gross, man. Like they've been so bad, and they're just going to snap their fingers and be really good. I think. I don't know, man. Danny Ainge is doing Danny Ainge things. This is what he does. He's a jerk. I'm jealous. When I say things like that, by the way, I feel like I need anyone who doesn't know me to understand that that's my way of giving you respect.
Mm-hmm.
You
do have to explain that
because
these
you're
days.
actually good.
Yeah, we live in a world where now you have to like be like, guys, I'm saying mean things, but I'm not being for real. Like it's crazy that world now.
People would take me literally. Yeah,
they'll try to cancel you. It'll be a headline.
Let them try. Let them try.
That's right. I got your back.
But But man, I'm sorry, I got off on a soliloquy there. Do you guys have any final thoughts? I know, Sal, we're gonna come to you last because I want you to announce your new project. I want to give that stage to you. Troy, do you have any last final thoughts?
I'm just going to end it how I started it. You in an expansion draft, you keep Josh Giddey. You protect Josh Giddey. If you don't, you're dumb.
I love that you came back to that. I love you, Troy. We love you, Josh Giddey.
You know, somewhere he just said, "I just felt a little warmer." Somewhere that man just said, "Did you feel that?"
It's a hug, man. We don't listen to the haters, Josh. Don't listen to the haters.
If he comes back and has a great game, we're gonna point to that clip right there. It was your hug that did it.
You're gonna be hugging that jersey every game. That's if he comes out.
Right, yeah.
He's gonna have a 20-20-20 game.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. Guilty. Did you have any final thoughts?
You know me, man. Just shout out to everybody that's watching. You know, shout out to the comment section, man. Shout out to the Discord, man. Shout out to my boy Kurtz. Shout out to Pads over there. It's Patty the Baddie, Pads the Psycho, if you will. But yeah, just shout out to the whole court, man, and shout out to those of you who are watching. You know, you know how I do. Shout out to myself.
His lazy ass back to bed.
But yeah, and I mean, anything else I was gonna say, Sal's about to cover. Like, shout out to this dude right here, man. And Sal's got some cool shit to announce.
Yes, sir. Let's hear it, Sal.
You want final thoughts or announcement?
Both.
Why not both?
Yeah,
I'll do both. All right, I'll do my final Bulls thought, and then I'll get into the announcement. I guess my final thought is, man, Bulls fans, you know, you're frustrated, you're angry, you're pissed off, and you know what? Good. You know what that shows me? I respect that because it shows that you care about this team. You want this team to do well. And you know what? We'll get there. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. And I know we've given patience. We went through the 90s. We're used to the 6 rings. We got close in the Derrick age. And now we're back here. But you know what? It's going to make it that much sweeter when we get to the top. Just stick through it. Why was that Chicago Cubs World Series that much sweeter after 106 years? Because we had grinded for 106 years, and we finally got it. We are going to get there. Don't worry about it.
Don't make me wait 106 years.
But it'll be that much sweeter, and all this, it's a building block. Nobody buys Legos fully built. More fun building it.
That man is spitting. Yes, go.
What, dude? Bars. Eat your heart out, Kendrick Lamar.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Hey, go Cubs. Thanks, Forrest.
All right, my man. Let me
big announcement is I'm retiring from the podcast. No, I'm joking. So as a lot of you know, and Guilty alluded to it, you know, we're happily writing for On Tap Sports Network. Wow, full screen. Look at that.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you to my family. Big shout out to AD Alejandro. I always said he's the only AD I want to see in the city of Chicago. But he entrusted me to take the reins of the Bulls on Tap podcast, and I'm really happy and excited to get to work. He lined me up with a great co-host with and Justin from J Talks Hoops. Shout out to him. I'm really excited to get to work and bring Bulls on Tap to the next level.
Let's go, baby.
I'm a little intimidated because, you know, Horns Over Hoops is great. I'm gonna still continue to do that. That's my baby. That's not going anywhere. But I made it this far by having 2 friends that I've known for 20 plus years by my side, and now doing a show with somebody you only met last year. It's going to be a true test to my ability to be in the pod game, and I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to report. Bulls. Like I said, whether this team wins a ring every year or goes 0-82 every year, I'm going to be happy to talk Bulls.
Let's go.
We got our first live coming up this Sunday at 5:00, right before the Bulls game. So we'll do a little introductory to what you can expect to see from us. So I'm really excited to do that. We got a whole lot of. We've been behind the scenes chatting. We got a whole lot of fun stuff lined up. So hopefully we'll see y'all there. But real quick, I also want to shout out the Bulls HQ Discord because, like you guys said earlier, I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for Bulls HQ, man. All you guys, not only do you guys welcome everybody in with open arms, but like you guys are so kind to each other. Like Guilty, I feel like you don't get enough credit like you deserve, man. You're the first person to compliment people on their stuff. You're the first
I
person
appreciate that.
light the fire under people. Like some of the comments you say about my stuff that I'm like, man, was that a good article, or was that a good video that I posted? You're the first one to be like, hell man, that you knocked it out of the park. Like Bulls HQ Discord is the place to be. If you're not in it, jump ship and come on in, man. We're having a good time.
Damn it, dude. Thank you so much, Sal. You the fucking GOAT, bro.
Oh, man.
Facts.
You are, man.
I love it. I had to put that up while he was talking. I don't know if you noticed it, but I
Yes, that was the goat.
Oh, damn. That was right on cue. Yeah, it's the truth.
yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Sal, it was my pleasure to do that. I love it, man, because nobody deserves that platform more than you, dude. I'm excited to see what you get to do with Justin. You bring positivity and to a space that is hard to bring it to, and you do it. You continue to keep your head up. And I told you this personally, and I'm going to say it right now. Like, you are a great shining example of what I think Bulls content creators should aspire to be like, because you bring nothing but good things to the fan base. Like, you just want us to all enjoy the Chicago Bulls with the rises and the falls, the struggles. It's all part of the experience, and you understand that. And I love that about you, man. So I'm happy for you, bro. Let's go.
Thank you. You gotta think, man, at the end of the day, like nobody's forcing you to watch basketball. No one's forcing you to watch sports. No one's forcing you to do anything, man. It's a choice. So if you're gonna choose to do something, go at it with your whole heart, man. Don't choose to live in negativity. If being a Bulls fan right now is too strenuous on you, hey, jump ship, man. Everyone's got to protect their own mental health. But I mean, if you love this team the way I love this team, just stick by, man. Stick by. We're gonna get there. You know what I mean? We are Chicago. We are gonna get there.
Let's go, Sal.
In Matas we trust, my friend.
Absolutely.
All right. Hell yeah. Well, man, that might be the strongest closeout we've ever had, and I love it. I'm only sad that Hayes and Neil couldn't be here for that, but it's all right. We're gonna close up shop. Everybody, thank you for being here. Late on this Friday night. Appreciate you guys. We're going to be back next Friday. Look out for individual content throughout the week that we will be releasing. We don't have a schedule, just everybody releases stuff from time to time when they have time. So have a look out for it. Please do, if you are here on YouTube, leave a like, and on the video, turn that notification button to all, because you love us so much.
That's right, man.
Or just lie to me and tell me you did it, and I'll believe you. So, otherwise, I'm going to let you guys go. Until next time, Troy, Guilty, Sal, see red, baby.
Let's go, baby. See red.